Hello, hello, Gemini. It's your turn for your reading for the month of August. Hope you all are doing well. Um, a lot of different energies going on. So let's get started. So your first card is the Page of Cups, Justice card, Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Shadow side, the Moon, and the High Priest, and the overall energies for the month of the Lovers. So, I do feel like there's a lot of emotion and a lot of love coming towards you in the month of August. I do feel like there's something that came to bring justice in your life in the month of the Cancer season, I feel like. Um, I do feel like your guards are up a little bit when it comes to a lot of the options you have. I do feel like a lot of you have options, whether it's in reference to love, stability, but I do feel like here there is a feminine energy around you, whether it's a loved one, someone you're involved with, or just something that you see a lot of love for and a lot of commitment and strong feelings of affection towards. It's funny, it almost looks like me. I do feel like in regards to love, a lot of good things are coming in the month of August. Um, I do also feel like what's guarding you is a lot of your options, the doubts that may arise or that you've been dealing with when it comes to people and situations, things, pleasures of life, and things that maybe you have your guards up against. It's funny, there's a little fairies. So even though it may feel like your guards are up a little bit, there is a sense of magic in the air. There's a sense of celebration. There's a sense of victory and justice on your behalf. I do feel like there's a need to close chapters, whether that's maybe a job situation or the past situation with a past lover or past connection. You could be in reference to a Leo, possibly. That's the first thing I got in the beginning. Um, I also do feel like there's a lot of love, maybe with a female or a male, vice versa. It's not gender really. Someone is offering a sense of commitment to you, but I do feel like there's a lot of struggles and challenges with this love connection, whether it's a close, intimate one or a friendship. I do feel like there's a lot to be proud of, but I feel like maybe in some way you're looking back on maybe what you had or the success of something with a love connection. I do feel like it's not your battle to fight anymore, I'm feeling. With the overall energy with this, I do feel like it has to do with love, I do feel like, but I feel like there's a lot of you that potentially could have someone come in your life, but also for you who are in relationship, I feel like there's a need to let a past loved one go. Maybe a past lover, maybe there's a past situation with people. Because I feel like in order to even be open to new relationships or even relationships in general, I do feel like there's a need to release it. Um, but it also could be someone that passed away. Maybe some of you lost someone close to you. I also do feel like with the Lovers card, it could be someone watching over you and is trying to reach out to you and is in some way bringing things together. Um, you also could be having weird dreams. I'm feeling too with this card. There's a lot of information with this card when I see it. Um, but I really get the vibe in order to open something new in your life, I feel, Gemini, it's about closing the past chapters. Whether that is something in regards to people, be more open about things in your life, whether it's relationship or friendships, but it's about closing the chapters in your life. Which some of you have. I feel like you're moving forward in a new direction, But I feel like there's a part of you of maybe doubt or hesitation. Now, for some of you, especially single ones, I do feel like you've been waiting on someone or something to happen in your life, something potentially that could change your life. This could be either those who are in the relationship or single, but I do feel like more for the single. There's a lot of hidden things unseen that is bringing up a lot of your shadow side. It could be some of the feelings when it comes to the inner demons that you deal with on a regular basis. It could be like something that has you connected to a type of entity in a dream where, because I know this happened like with my fiance, I was remembered of this, where he's seeing like a dark figure, a dark entity. So be careful with your dreams. Because I feel like a lot of your dreams, especially with Geminis, I don't know what it is about Geminis. They tend to have a lot of weird, vivid dreams. But I feel like a lot of these dreams could be fear-based that maybe you've been having or your partner's been having or someone within your family that's been having that's bringing a lot of fear. But I feel like the light part of this shadow side that you guys have been dealing with is bringing light to a situation. So I don't know why this song "Don't Fear the Reaper" is coming to my mind. Maybe it's something you fear, something ending. Maybe when it comes to people and situations, there's fear with all that, or things to change. Like you're not taking lightly of the change. Um, but I feel for those of you that are single Geminis, I do feel like there's a lot of work that needs to be done, even though you've been waiting and putting a lot of time and effort into things and you're waiting maybe for someone to come in your life. I do feel like there's a lot of things that still need to be brought to light. There's a lot of maybe hidden things. Um, Maybe there's something within you that you can't be tamed quite yet. Um, and then the high priest. So I feel like there's a lot of. I'm trying to think of what this would mean. I do feel like there's a lot of knowledge you hold when it comes to the emotional aspect of yourself, especially with this shadow side connected to the moon. So I was thinking too, you could have Scorpio in your chart too, or your moon's in Scorpio, vice versa. But anyways, I do feel like there's a lot of knowledge that you know when it comes to these um, maybe these darker fears or these darker entities that maybe possess you in some way. But I feel like it has a lot of light potential to it, even though it's a lot of fear-based things. So it could be like if you're single or in a relation, there could be things that maybe you fear, um, not about your partner necessarily, but you fear and doubt things for working out, and it feels like you're going to be waiting for some time. For some of you, but I do feel like there's a lot of clarity, especially with this moon card. And I think a lot of the fear, too, Gemini, is a lot of the fear of the unknown. Like, what if I'm completely alone? For some of you, especially the single ones, the fear of the unknown and not being able to see things clearly, or maybe it has to do with opening up in regards. I do also feel like this is someone I know. It looks like someone I've seen before. You could be dealing with a Taurus, possibly, or another air sign, but I do feel like when it comes to the shadow side, there's a lot of knowledge you hold, and I feel like things may be foggy a little bit right now in the month of August. But I do feel like there's a sense of not knowing what's going to happen. That's why it's bringing a lot of these maybe weird dreams happening, synchronicities and stuff. But I do feel like there's clarity in the midst of this. And also, too, with the Lover's card, I do feel like it is a sense of maybe feeling belonged. You want to feel belonged. Maybe it's a sense of feeling that things are coming together, whether you're getting married, whether there's a mutual agreement. It doesn't have to be romantic. Usually the lover cards have to do with, I feel like, things coming together in regards to love and relationships. Alright, so that's pretty much the main cards for the month of August. Sorry I took too long in that. Alright, so I'm going to do it this way since there's like two parts of Gemini. The singles and the relationship. I feel like when it comes to Gemini, there are two aspects of Gemini, but many different personalities. Alright, so this is for the singles in regards to love. Um, Automatically, usually the card, Chariot card, is card of Cancer. I also do feel like Pisces and Aries. So you could be dealing with one of those in relationship or have all the placements of those in your chart. So when it comes to the single Geminis in love, I do feel like there's forward movement in love and relationship. It could also be friendship, but I do also feel there's grievance within you. Like, this is a Cthulhu card, so I always look at it as a card of control, power struggles, possibly envy and strife and jealousy for some of you. Like, Geminis usually aren't jealous, but I feel like some of you, there could be potential jealousy of what other people have in relationships. Also, too, I do see potential new beginnings, or you're in a new beginning uh, in regards to relationship or wanting new beginnings. So I do see positive potential for that, but I feel like in regards to things moving forward, you need to let go of your control, let go of maybe some envy or jealousy that you may be feeling of what other people have, and maybe that's something that's missing with this. Is you want to take a leap of faith, but also too, there's a lot of things maybe blocking you from love or new things to come to love, and I feel like you need to not be so fearful, not let the attacks within yourself dictate your forward movement, because maybe you feel a little bit block off and not open as much because you're dealing with a lot of these conflicts within yourself. So get cleared of that. Alright, those in relationship, I don't know why I'm getting Leo energy. You could be dealing with someone who has Leo in their chart or someone who is Leo. For some reason, I'm getting this Libra vibe too with that, and the Emperor, so Aries. So I do feel like those of you who are in a relationship, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of good things happening in your relationship. I do feel like there's a need not to judge one another. There's a need to focus more on the positive aspects of your relationship and not so much the negative, because maybe you have a tendency, or the person in the relationship has a tendency to judge things or judge you, or maybe you feel victim to judgment being in the relationship or things negative about it. But I feel like if you focus more on the positive, things are going to go more well for you. Because it is easy if you're in a relationship to look at more negative things about it. So the Emperor. So I feel like it's a lot about control within the relationship. So maybe you feel within this relationship, you feel empowered possibly, or it's about you need to let go of your control in the situation. If you're going through a situation in your relationship, is there's a need to control, but not to control where it feels like things have to look a certain way, and maybe that's something you've been dealing with, is things looking a certain way. And I feel like the more you focus on more of the positive aspect instead of the negative, that's why I feel that judgment, like I said, it's more of the negative. And it's easy, I understand, it's easy to see more negative things. Maybe you want possibly children, but things don't look the same way, or there could be a clash of something in the relationship. I feel like it's more about negative things here and there that you may see in the relationship, that it's not quite the way you want, but it's about more so about empowering yourself to let things flow. Like the Sun card is all about energy. Let things flow more in the relationship, and I feel like more of you have been focusing on just letting things come to you naturally and letting things be. Not so much being in control or not getting too bent out of shape when things aren't going right. But I do feel like there's a lot of worry possibly about things not going so well, but I feel like it's about looking more about the positive, about the things you do have in front of you instead of focusing on any negative things. It could be with work, it could be anxiety about things that you're going through in the relationship. So keep that eye on. Anyways, I hope that resonates with one of you. Anyways, bye bye.